Hey, Max Magius here. I apologize that I could not make the show again this week. I am currently having a heated discussion with WWE officials because my best friend Dizzy hates it when they're in Europe and the show starts at noon, 1 o'clock here in the States. So I'm having a conversation with them trying to get this fixed. Unfortunately, it looks like London will still take place as scheduled. Hopefully, I'll be back soon. I miss you guys. Keep rambling, and I'll be back.
The following program contains coarse language, a lot like real life. Viewer discretion is advised.
The wrestling podcast that sets all other podcasts apart. Covering news from the world of WWE, AEW, TNA, and more. Your favorite weekly episodic podcast, Ramblers Unleashed, starts now.
Yeah, it's your Tuesday Night Delight. Welcome back to another episode of Ramblers Unleashed, your weekly episodic podcast, all on the wonderful world of professional wrestling. As you heard, Max Magius again on assignment. You know what? I'm glad Max is bringing this up because I hate it when they're overseas and Raw starts super early, and I'm usually at work. So I can't watch Raw. I can't catch up. I can't watch it, and it kind of annoys me. So Max, please figure out what the fuck they're doing and tell them to knock it off. But we do have two of our Ramblers with us tonight. First and foremost, the man that is higher than a 747 jet airliner, our resident happy guy whose catchphrase is and will always be, Baron, please.
R20.
Yeah, you ladies and gentlemen, golfers clap for the one, the only, the Baron. How you doing? Welcome back, dude.
Dude, I was going to ask before we went live. Has it been 2 weeks? I don't remember. My brain doesn't remember things well. The older you get, Jaybone can relate to this, right? The older you get, your memory fades.
Well,
I'm about to hit 38 in, 8 days. So it start going down just like Jaybone. And also, are we paying Max money to do all these assignments?
I will pay for this one. I will pay him personally out of my pocket. Just if he can make it happen, I'll give him whatever he wants. Okay.
Shout out to the hat real quick.
Oh yeah,
Amanda's in the cut. We love Amanda over here. I got this from some coworker 2 years ago, I do believe. But cool. It's a fire hat.
I love the hat, bud.
So he's talking to WWE. Is he like parked outside of the building in Connecticut? Where's the WWE building?
I thought they got rid of that, didn't they?
Well, they got a new one, but I thought it was just like the new one was like a few blocks away or something. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I just hope that he can. I hope that Max can make the decisions happen. I really do, because I hate it when they do this 2 o'clock crap here. But happy almost birthday to you, Baron. What are you got big plans for your birthday?
It's a Wednesday, man. Don't you stop celebrating birthdays after 37? Isn't that the trend?
Maybe. I usually just get drunk on my birthday and have.
There's a good chance of that happening. Absolutely. As you guys can see, no beers for me tonight. I'm sipping the water, the aqua. Hydrate. But yeah, there's a 90% chance I'll be drunk on my birthday. Drunk which is Wednesday.
Yeah, drunk and a little high, maybe.
Oh, well, good. I don't even think we had to mention that part. We already know that's going to be there.
Well, we're happy you're on the show tonight, bud. We got your buzzkill coming up here in just a moment. Last but not least, our returning Rambler, our good friend, and big thanks to Mrs. Jaybone for letting him come on our little show with his wrestling knowledge and his TNA knowledge, too, because we got a lot of TNA news to cover tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, golfers, clap for the one, the only Jaybone. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I took like 5 naps today. I'm wide awake.
That's just many.
I'm good.
That's that many. Yeah, that many.
Yeah, that's it. It's
5. How did you find the time to take 5 naps?
They're all very short. They're all very short, quick naps. Like I Like,
how do you do that? I can't even like sit in
What's
the
that?
chair.
I said 2 hours here, 3 hours there.
Oh,
yeah, 2 hours here, 3 hours there. It's
Small naps. I was thinking like a cat nap, like a 10-minute.
Yeah,
Close
exactly.
my eyes.
Yeah, like 20
I took
power nap or something.
I took a half an hour power nap before dinner just to
Yeah, rejuvenate a little bit. So
Right.
now what you're saying is you're going to be up until 2 or 3 in the morning.
no.
No?
Don't sit
Because
in bed.
let me tell you, if I would took a fucking nap throughout the day, my ass is up all night long.
It's the way, I don't know. My body's getting older, and look, I'm not saying I'm an old fart by any means, but man, the arthritis is kicking in. The job is not getting any easier, and sometimes it just takes a whole day of just chilling to recover, and it's man, growing old sucks.
Growing old does suck,
I
man.
never thought I'd be the one to be like, oh, yeah, it really sucks. It does. It really does. But, mentally, I'm still 20-some years old. I still listen to hard rock, heavy metal, my old school rap. I still love wrestling. I love doing this with you guys. So that's the stuff that keeps me young.
So my girlfriend and I are rewatching The Office, and every time Dwight Schrute goes on a sales call, before he does, he plays Motley Crue, and I always think of Jaybone. Like he's just out there doing like karate chops and kicks, and I'm thinking, my God, dude, that's Jaybone.
Aren't they going back on tour? Did I see that again? They're announced like their final tour for the 20th time.
They're going on tour this summer with, I'm trying to think who. It's Extreme and Tesla, I think, and that's quite the bill because Extreme is still great. Tesla is releasing a new one within the next month or so. It's full of covers, but they got some originals on there too. And man, the band Tesla is just something else. And Extreme, they got it, man.
I feel like Tesla is doing a bunch of covers because there's so many songs that they can only perform live in their catalog and I don't know if this is the original lead singer with Tesla or if this is a new lead singer.
No, they got
all the original dudes.
No, well, most of them. They got Frank Cannon is the guitarist, the bassist Brian Wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name? Mm-hmm. Original bassist. They have. Do you remember? You remember the band Dokken, right?
Yeah, rocking with Dokken, man. Yeah.
Okay, so Mick Brown, who was the drummer for Dokken for many decades, his brother Steve Brown is the drummer for Tesla now.
Oh, Tesla. Okay.
And then they got another guitarist, a younger guy. Well, maybe not so young now because he's been with them for so long. I can't think of his name. But yeah, Jeff Keith, original singer, still going.
Wow.
Still raspy, still sexy.
Nice. Well, so say you. But we got some TNA news we got to get to, so let's just dive into it, shall we? Which, by the way, before we do that, thank you to you, the viewer, tuning in tonight, and we certainly do appreciate you because without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. We'd just be 3 dudes talking, 4 dudes talking. So thanks to you, golfers. Clap to you. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon too. That'll tell you when we're going live, and it tells YouTube that you like what we're doing, plus us that you like what we're doing too, and suggests our videos to more people. All right, let's get into it. Baron, let's kick it off with your buzzkill moment. Thanks to Russell Feed, and despite LA Knight's massive popularity, he has yet to receive a major sustained singles push, and his recent elimination from King of the Ring has added frustration to a lot of fans, including you and us and everyone, man. So, of course, if you missed it, during SmackDown last week, Knight competed in a fatal 4-way King of the Ring quarterfinal match, but ended up taking the pinfall from Jey Uso, who advanced in the tourney. This has sparked big-time backlash online, with many believing he should have gone further, especially with his feud with Roman Reigns. And there's a new report from Selfmade Pro that claims Knight's name had been discussed internally as the planned winner of King of the Ring before plans were changed. Now, Baron, I feel, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like LA Knight is getting the Karrion Kross treatment.
LA Knight's on a totally different level than Karrion Kross ever was and ever will be.
Right.
Personally. He's got a ring persona. He's got the mic skills. I mean, LA Knight is, I think in most fans' mind, is like a top echelon character in theory, right?
Yeah.
He's got the look. He's got the mic work. His in-ring work is whatever. It doesn't have to be when you're up to that level. And I have to point this out. I heard someone boo when you mentioned Jey Uso. And I have to ask, after 6, 7, 8 months of me bitching about Jey Uso, are we now over Jey Uso?
No, just the fact that I'm in agreement that if anyone should have won that, it should have been LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this whole thing with Jey Uso and his frustration with the family and frustration with this and frustration with that. I feel like he's going to super kick the head off of Roman Reigns pretty soon.
I think that's happening as well.
But it's that, or it's Jacob Fatu trying to destroy the bloodline from the inside out. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's some underlying thing happening. But there's, like, with all that stuff going on with the bloodline, Jey Uso didn't need to win that.
No.
He didn't need to win the Royal Rumble. He didn't need to win the title.
Well,
none of that was like, and who was in the forefront to be able to win that? Who was red hot? It was LA Knight.
Well,
was it not during that period of time? And Jey Uso got that. Now Jey Uso got that win in that match against LA Knight. So I don't understand the booking behind putting Jay over LA Knight. I think LA Knight is someone that could definitely benefit from leaving WWE. I think he could go obviously anywhere, but like he is very underutilized, in my personal opinion. Because we already know if he's facing off Roman, he's not winning that belt off of Roman, right? Like I think everybody can agree upon that.
No. Who would be able to pull that belt off of Roman though?
Anyone but fucking LA Knight. I could see, sadly, Jey Uso.
You think Jey Uso could pull the belt off of Roman?
I think the way they book this shit sometimes, yeah, I think that's a direction they possibly can go.
Well, then that would be an that again would be what we've seen in the past with the bloodline in full effect, and Jey Uso is kind of like, well, fuck the bloodline because you guys are going down a weird path. So we would see this shit again.
Yeah, I mean, it's all reoccurring at this point with the bloodline. The only option, I mean, Jacob Fatu would have been an ideal candidate to take the belt off of him for a time being. Obviously, Oba is going to be probably the one that rips the belt off of Roman at some point, but he's still got the Brock Lesnar shit happening, right? So I think Brock Lesnar's going to fuck him over in that King of the Ring tournament. And I think that's how it's going to lead to the SummerSlam because Oba doesn't need to win that, right? I
don't know. King Oba sounds pretty
I think it's
cool
fantastic. But the thing is, the winner of that match don't they get a instant title shot? Isn't that the rules now, King of the Ring?
You get a world title match, whether it be the WWE title or the World Championship titles.
Right. And that's probably going to happen at, say, SummerSlam, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't see Oba facing Roman at SummerSlam. Would I love to and have him rip the title off? Yeah, but I still see the final match between Brock and Oba happening. But LA Knight, underutilized. I don't think he's ever going to get. And you could tell kind of with the crowd reaction that the booking has kind of hindered him a little bit, right? I think we can all agree that it's not as red hot as it once was. So I don't know who to say fuck you to, but I'm going to go ahead and say fuck you to WWE. I don't want to blame him, but the booking's fucking awful. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Anytime Jey Uso is winning a big match like that in 2026 makes no sense.
Sean said, can you imagine Cody versus Jay at SummerSlam? No, I can't.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm going to pass.
Hard.
But also, maybe, and then I'd be okay with him ripping the title off of Cody because I'm kind of tired of Cody babyface shit happening. I'm not a fan of it anymore. It's stale.
Ain't gonna lie, yeah.
But it's what they have to do, right? He is the face of the company.
He's QB1.
He's QB1. I don't like it. I'm super tired of his run.
But I feel like Cody is QB1 of SmackDown and Roman is QB1 of Raw.
Well, if you look at overall, I think you could consider Cody Rhodes being QB1 overall.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Roman Reigns is a bigger push or bigger draw than Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, just don't call Roman Reigns QB1 of Raw. He doesn't like that.
I mean, he is, but whatever.
He'd be like, just acknowledge me, bitch.
Oh man, I acknowledge Roman Reigns. I will always acknowledge Roman Reigns. I like the guy. I just don't know who could take the title off of him. I wish it was LA Knight. I really do. But man, they're underutilizing LA Knight, just like they underutilized Karrion Kross. I feel like Karrion Kross was kind of the same, on the same wavelength as LA Knight, but LA Knight just does it just a little bit better than Karrion as far as his personality goes on the mic.
Well, LA Knight gets treated a lot better than Karrion did. I mean, you could say maybe over the period of time it's the same, but he still gets primetime TV. He gets promos. He gets matches. Win or lose, he still gets matches.
Sure. Yeah.
Karrion didn't get jack.
Right.
So,
well, I mean, it's very two different characters here. Like you could consider LA Knight on the mic like a Stone Cold Rock mix blend. Like his mic work is very good. Cross fucking was terrible on the mic, man. He never really had mic time. I mean, he did some like creepy promos in the background, right? And I think that's what kind of fizzled him out. But they got to do something with LA Knight. He's got to have a major title run.
Sure. Yeah. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about what happened on Raw last night as we saw Logan Paul return with his arm in a brace after surgery or suffering a tricep injury, but he still found time to get into it with none other than Green Shirt Guy. So during the show, Green Shirt Guy uploaded a video to Instagram showing that Logan confronted him at ringside. Paul looked absolutely sick of seeing him again. We actually have that video pulled up, so I'm going to pull it up here right now. And this is funny. Well, let's
Go find something to do. Go find something to do, bro. I'm sick of you, bro.
So, tells him to get out of here. He hates it. He doesn't. He's sick of seeing him. We can all agree that I am sick of seeing Green Shirt Guy there at every single fucking Monday Night Raw. I'm not jealous. I just literally get tired of seeing his face on TV because he is always on TV. My God. This time I agree with Logan Paul.
We have to admit there's jealousy here. I'm in the jealousy category as well. How this fucker gets these tickets and front row tickets, because we've sat here on these shows and we have looked at tickets for WWE, whether it's a regular show or PLE, and it's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
he is at every damn show. I don't like that. He's getting a little bit more publicity than he needs to be. He just wears a green fucking shirt.
Yeah. That's what I'm mad. Yeah, Sean.
He's got some heat.
I've got major fucking heat with that guy. I can't stand him.
I think I got heat with him too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, Baron, you be my tag team partner. We'll double up.
Oh yeah, we'll 100% go after him.
It's not easy being green.
But it's not easy seeing that motherfucker on TV week in and week out too. And even at PLEs, like he was at WrestleMania. He's probably going to be at SummerSlam. He might fucking go over to London. I don't know. But damn, dude, he is everywhere.
Let me ask you this. Has wrestling green shirt guy replaced wrestling Jesus and his mom at ringside?
You're talking about the long hair guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, I went to the Stand and Deliver in Chesterfield. I don't remember when it was, a couple months back, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him and his mom on TV in a long time. Like they've been gone. But they were at this event and we walked up to him and was like, "What's up?" And to him and his mom, and literally said nothing, just kept walking.
No shit. Oh my God.
Didn't acknowledge me and my buddy Jake at all because we recognized him. We're like, because we've seen him on TV for how many fucking years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's wild. I'd rather see. I'd totally rather see Jesus with his mom.
Highlight Mayor's comment there.
All right, yeah. So Mayor said Bill is on Impact every week. What's the difference?
There's a $1,500 to $2,000 difference.
The difference is TNA tickets are affordable. Yeah, that's one word, affordable. Yeah,
and it's not. Look, I want to reiterate that the fact that it's not envy from me. I could care less what this dude does, how many events he goes to, but goddamn, don't sit hard side on the fucking camera side every single fucking Monday Night Raw or PLE or SmackDown or whatever this guy attends. He's rubbing it in the face of people that can't afford the fucking tickets. That's how I take it. That's why I got heat with the guy, because
he's putting himself over. Like he's bigger than whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the green shirt.
I'm hoping he's got a good rotation of green shirts and it's not just one green shirt. He looks like it could be a guy that has one green shirt.
Dude, he's like that character from what the fuck's that movie called? The Minion movie, where he just opens it up and it's all orange jumpsuits. And it's just, he opens up his closet and it's all green shirts.
Nothing else. 2 pairs of blue fucking Levi's and 20, 30 green shirts.
While we're at it, dude, shave your goatee because it does not fit you, man. It looks dumb as fuck.
Sean, book it, baby. Let's book the match.
Versus green shirt guy at SummerSlam. Fuck yeah. And Baron is my manager. Baron
I will be the manager. I can tag in whatever you need me to do.
Can I be timekeeper?
If you want to. Max needs to bring Chicago Max out and a steel chair down to the ring.
I'll be in charge of holding the steel. I'm just saying, just in case I fall asleep during the match, I'm off in the corner. I won't be noticed if I fall asleep. I'll go
steal the hammer and hit green shirt guy with it, and then come back and ring the bell just to wake you up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Right on. Fucking green shirt guy. We're getting ready for King of the Ring though, and Queen of the Ring too. And I hope I don't see green shirt guy there, but I don't know if you guys knew the originator of the King of the Ring tournament. He was a Boston radio legend. His name is Eddie Andelman. He was the one that came up with this whole King of the Ring tournament. Well, he has passed away at the age of 89 years old. His sons Dave, Mike, and Dan announced his death on yesterday. Boston knew Andelman as a sports radio giant, but wrestling fans know his name for something much bigger than a microphone. He's the man behind King of the Ring. Andelman wasn't a wrestler. He wasn't a promoter. He was a Boston media powerhouse who knew the McMahon family had the idea that turned into one of WWE's most famous tournament concepts. So we thank Eddie Andelman for King of the Ring for coming up with the name and the concept. And for that, we give you a golfer's clap, sir. Thank you very much. Rest in peace to Eddie Andelman, the originator of the King of the Ring.
That goes back. I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first King of the Ring, wasn't he?
I think so.
That goes back to 87, 88. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. So rest in peace to Eddie Andelman, man. Thank you so much for your contributions to professional wrestling. Now let's move on to some AEW news. And Will Ospreay and Alex Windsor finally tied the knot. The aerial assassin took to Facebook, dropped a photo of him and Windsor at their wedding outfits. I'll pull up a picture here in just a minute. Didn't need a caption either. He said the message said it enough. Hey, we did it with a heart. Ospreay and Windsor tied the knot exactly 1 year after he told the world that they were engaged back on June 14th of last year. Ospreay posted a black and white picture of their hands with Windsor's ring front and center, saying she said yes with a heart. So congratulations to Will Ospreay and Alex Windsor, and thank you, Mir. Don Morocco was the King of the Ring winner in 1985. Wow.
85?
Wow.
Yeah. I couldn't remember who. I thought it was Harley Race that won the first one, but
he was one of the first ones because there was a big thing of it was King Harley versus King Fatu.
Was it King Fatu?
I'm trying to remember.
Okay, Don Morocco, Harley Race, and Randy Savage, and Ted DiBiase. Okay. And that was all at house shows.
Interesting.
All the way to 1991 when Bret Hart won. And then they took a year off, it looks like, and then finally did the PLE King of the Ring. Bret Hart won in 93.
Okay.
So that might have been the official one, right?
Haku. That's it. Haku, not Fatu. My bad. Thank you.
So here's the picture of the newly wedded couple, Will Ospreay and Alex Windsor.
Oh, cute. Good for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Will Ospreay is great.
Yeah, so congrats to Will Ospreay and to Alex Windsor. Some more AEW news. Jack Perry's future is being worked out right now. Perry has been in with AEW since the company started in 2019, but his current deal is nearing the finish line. Brian Alvarez noted that Perry is now negotiating a new contract with the company. Alvarez kept the update short and direct. Perry last wrestled on the May 27th episode of AEW Dynamite, where he lost to Mark Davis in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament match. That came after Davis beat him for the AEW National Championship on May 9th during the Fairway to Hell special. So I'm going to pose this question to you and to the chat too. If his career in AEW is over, we'll start with Jaybone. Do you see him maybe heading to NXT?
No.
No?
No.
Where do you see him heading? If AEW is done and he wants to leave, where do you think his next step will be?
Probably MLW or GCW.
Okay. I could probably see him at GCW, honestly, over anything else. Baron, where do you think Jack Perry could head after?
Is it noted that he's planning on leaving AEW or?
These guys, re-sign contracts, and they sometimes get contracts and put in front of them, and if it doesn't look good on paper, then they say, I'm gonna go elsewhere.
I don't see him going elsewhere. I think he's a AEW guy. I think they'll sign him whatever he's looking for. It's probably not a lot. I don't ever see him in WWE. CM Punk being around. I don't see him in NXT. He's a little bit too big for NXT, and I don't see him in TNA. I think AEW is his place. They'll re-sign him.
Well, like J-Bone said, GCW would probably be a good fit for him too. But chat, let us know who you think if Jack Perry's future is done in AEW, where do you think he's heading to? Let us know in the chat. Finally, man, let's get into some TNA news too. We don't have a lot to talk about, but this is huge news. And for the first time in 15 years, we have some returns, a re-sign, and a departure to talk about too. So for the first time in 15 years, Amazing Red will appear on the TNA wrestling stage. So TNA broke the news yesterday by announcing Red's upcoming return at the TNA Slammiversary event. And now, as of this show, and this comes to us from WrestleZone, TNA's specific plans for Red at the event have yet to be revealed. Whatever awaits him, though, Red has made it clear that he's ready to claim it all. So he said, quote, before, too young, too scared, too shy. Now, grown, wise, taking what's mine, end quote. That's what he wrote on X, reacting of his the news of his return. So that is exciting. You know,
AJ Styles.
Just throwing that cough out there. I mean, I remember I fizzled out of TNA. I watched TNA very early on. We're talking early 2000s. And I don't remember if you, I'm sure Jaybone remembers, but one of the greatest matches of TNA history is literally AJ Styles versus Amazing Red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I remember the year. So like 2004, 2000. I don't remember. 2003, maybe. I don't remember, but that was a fantastic match.
Yeah.
So good for him. I'm glad to see him coming back.
That whole first, when me and the guys over at TNI did our reviews of the first what was it, 111 whatever episodes of the Asylum years from when they were in Nashville or wherever. Man, those episodes were incredible. You know, I mean, yeah, there was stuff that we laughed at and we jokingly made fun of them here and there because some of the stuff was just corny as shit. But man, the wrestling was incredible. You saw the birth of the X Division. There was Kazarian. There was AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Amazing Red, and so many others. I mean, hell, even an early CM Punk was in there, you know, a young CM Punk, and just man, just everybody just killing it. And so Amazing Red was supposed to return 6 years ago, and then the pandemic happened. So that put the kibosh on a lot of things back then. But yeah, it's finally happening, and it's I imagine it's going to be the Ultimate X for the X Division Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and you know, another big name that is staying in TNA, and of course Jaybone, that's Tasha Steelz. She said the decision was made as it came down to loyalty with Tasha. In an interview with Denise Salcedo, thank you. She said that she made it clear it just wasn't a business move, but it's just loyalty to the brand. And I feel like a lot of these people are super loyal to TNA, even before the changeover of leadership. You know, I feel like these guys have been very loyal to TNA. I think most of all the fans have been super loyal to TNA over the years too.
In the cannabis world, we have big business and we have craft cannabis, right? Mm-hmm. Craft cannabis is your company that is small canopy putting care and love into the product, and that's what TNA is versus your big business, right? I mean, it's a different atmosphere, and that's why people are loyal. You know, I don't know what people get paid there anymore. I couldn't tell you, but it's more of the passion of wrestling. And I think that's where TNA kind of separates itself from everyone else currently.
And I think, go ahead, Jaybone.
Oh, it's been when I seriously started watching it again, I took some time off from it because the booking got wonky, and the company was like this close from going under. It was pretty scary. And then what was it? It was the stuff that went viral was the Broken Hardys when that started back in the mid 15, 16, whatever the hell it was, 2015, 2016. And yeah, I started watching it again. I started getting curious. I started watching on a regular basis. And then, man, just watching it slowly chug away and slowly, one fan at a time, getting them back. And now they're putting on great shows in front of bigger audiences. It's and I know there's a lot of controversy right now. Some people don't like the booking, some people don't like this, some people don't like that. There's more people leaving that is you'd be comfortable with, but the company's still going, so
Carlos Silva, man, he is doing such a good job. I think Anthem is doing a very good job with the product. I think the hands that have TNA now versus when, Dixie Carter and especially when Jeff Jarrett had it are doing good. They're doing very, very good things. Sometimes you don't need big names all the time to help build a brand. And that's where AEW falls short because they are looking at, they have Chris Jericho now. They have Mick Foley now. They had Paul White, who was the Big Show. They had Taz. It's on commentary. They've got Tony Schiavone on commentary. AEW is looking at all these big names. WWE brings in all these celebrities and things like that. You just sometimes don't need that. When I watch TNA wrestling, it really takes me back to the days of ECW because it's really just good professional wrestling. And that's what we need right now. When I watch not only TNA, but if it's AAA, if it's anything like that, like I'll use those two, TNA and AAA. You watch you watch those two products, and then you go back and you watch AEW, you watch NXT, you watch WWE. They're totally different. They set each other apart. They set themselves apart from every other promotion, which is why I respect the TNA brand. I've always respected it, even when Dixie Carter was ahead of it, even when Jeff Jarrett was on it, Hulk Hogan, back in the day. I respect the TNA brand for what it is, and for what it's done for the professional wrestling world too. There's also a big name regarding TNA that had fans shook up big time when she came back. And that, of course, is Tessa Blanchard. Now she is gone from TNA, and there's a reason behind this. This story, thanks to ringsidenews.com. Apparently, there was a messy political problem between TNA and CMLL. So now Tessa Blanchard is out of TNA again after returning to the company of Final Resolution 2 years ago in December. So at first, the word was that she asked for her release. She got it, but no reason was given. Now there's more to the story. According to PW Insider, Blanchard could not keep working with both CMLL in Mexico and TNA because of TNA's current relationship with the WWE, which now owns majority of AAA's parent company, and AAA is one of CMLL's biggest rivals in Mexico. So that created an obvious issue for Blanchard, who had been working with CMLL for years. So in the end, Blanchard chose CMLL, and that makes her TNA return a short one. She came back again December 2024 by attacking Jordan Grace after Grace's match with Rosemary, immediately putting herself back into the Knockouts division picture. But less than 2 years after that comeback, her second run with TNA is already over. That is kind of shocking. Why? So, Jaybone, my question to you is what's the difference between working with CMLL and working with TNA? Would she have been on a bigger stage with TNA versus CMLL? I feel personally, yes.
It's two really different stages. I've heard that CMLL gave her a choice, and that's what she chose. So now it's not just career. I think her I don't know if it's a boyfriend, fiance. I don't know what he is to her. Whatever. But yeah, he works for CMLL too. So I know they're close. I'm pretty sure she still has some kind of residency down there. So yeah, I mean, it sucks for look, I know a lot of TNA fans are going to be like, good riddance. They couldn't stand her. This, that, and the other thing. She was controversial, whatever. I was happy she was back. I was fully behind her. I saw what she was doing in the ring. I saw how she was acting online on her YouTube channel and always showing behind the scenes stuff in a positive way for TNA. She was TNA through and through. But if another company that you are wrestling for on a semi-regular basis is going to give you an option and you have different ties to that company than you do to TNA, whereas TNA is just a job. And you got, I guess you could say family down in CMLL down in Mexico, then I don't blame her for choosing that. I'm not mad at her. The timing sucks is because right now there's a lot of fans saying, oh, there's people leaving every week now and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but everybody's leaving for different reasons. It's the stupidest line I saw on Twitter last week, which is why I don't hardly post anything on Twitter other than, my podcasting promotion between here and TNI, is someone said, oh, TNA is becoming a place where women hate to work. It's like,
wow,
really? What? I'm going to bring back a word, and I know it's a controversial word, but I'm going to bring it back because it defines these people perfectly, and it's retarded. These people are straight up retarded for saying stupid shit like that. That's like, it's like, really? Come on. It's just.
I've looked into this since we just talked about it. Do you know CMLL is the oldest wrestling promotion in the world?
That I have heard.
Okay. 1933.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm just throwing it out there. I imagine they're probably a little bit. They have more people watching than TNA. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Oh yeah, the audience in Mexico is
huge,
probably huge. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No doubt.
She has the potential to make a lot more money over there, I would say.
She does, and she also has the potential, since CMLL is tied with AEW. She has the potential to jump ship. Go to AEW,
that's true.
Or at least even end up on a crossover. What is that? Forbidden Door pay-per-view, whatever. Could be.
Absolutely. So I mean, honestly, sky's the limit for Tessa. We wish her the best of luck, and her TNA career, her comeback was a short one, but it is what it is. This is professional wrestling. Sometimes shit happens. So
I think she lasted a lot longer than people put money on. Honestly,
I think so.
She could take her bullying and racist shit elsewhere. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Before I let you guys go, since that is the final story, we watched the King of the Ring stuff last night, and I believe these are the final brackets for Night of Champions King of the Ring tournament. And of course, Obafemi last night defeated Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio. So now it's Obafemi versus Javon Evans and Jey Uso. Am I reading that right? Yeah. So who do we think is going to win? And because this is, again, of course, this is going to be in London. This is going to be on at 2:00 in the afternoon, our time, Aaron. So
God. Well, it's Evans versus Uso first, and then.
Oh, it is Evans versus.
Yeah, I mean that's how a bracket would work. But so Oba would face whoever wins out of that match.
Okay.
And I just realized in my head, holy fuck, there's really not too many people in this tournament. Like it gets shorter and shorter every year, I feel like, right?
I feel like
they took I mean, they could have had, a much bigger bracket and had several more matches, but they made it 4 fatal 4-ways, bringing it down to 4 people, 2 on each side, and then the Night of Champions.
Right.
If I'm going to throw a vote in for who I think is going to win, simply because they have chemistry and have put on great matches before, I want to see Evans beat Uso and then go on to face Obafemi, because those two will absolutely, it ain't going to be a squash. They're going to tear the house down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was just about to say that. If anything, I hope Javon Evans beats Jey Uso, moves on to face Obafemi. It would be a little too early for Javon Evans to win for the King of the Ring tournament, but I'm going to go with Obafemi to win. No matter, honestly, even if Jey Uso wins, I'm going to go with Obafemi, because they're pushing this guy to the freaking moon. But Baron, between Javon Evans and Jey Uso,
this should have been my buzzkill moment, man. I agree with both of you, and that's what I want to see, and I really feel like that's how it should be done. Evans should actually beat Oba, but hear me out here.
Okay.
In a perfect world, how I would like to see this happen: Evans beat Uso. Evans and Oba have a great match, fun match. Brock Lesnar comes in, interferes Obafemi, makes him lose. Evans is King of the Ring. However, what's going to happen, as I said earlier in the show, Oba is not having a title match anytime soon. He's going to face Brock Lesnar. They're 1-1. All right. Oba's won once. Brock won once. They have to have the final decision. It's best of 3. That's how this works. So here's what's going to happen. I think, and I hate saying this out loud. Uso beats Evans. Uso faces Oba, a Night of Champion. Oba is interfered by Brock Lesnar. They have their match. Uso wins the King of the Ring, faces Roman Reigns. That's what I think is going to happen. Wow. And I don't like that at fucking all.
I don't like it either. We're gonna go. I say we all just go and we just cheer on Javon Evans.
Well, I'm cheering, but I'm telling you, if we're making picks, fucking Uso's winning this. Jay's winning this.
So as far as Queen of the Ring tournament goes, Io Sky beat Raquel Rodriguez, which leaves Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair. To one of those ladies is going to face Io Sky. So Baron, of course, you're going with?
I'm not going with Liv Morgan. She's the champion. Isn't she the champion?
Yeah. Yeah.
She can't win the match.
You're going with Charlotte Flair then, huh?
I'm going to go with Charlotte on this match. Charlotte and Sky is going to have a fucking fantastic match. Mm-hmm. Sky wins this match. No, it's just weird to see Liv Morgan in this with the title. This defeats the purpose of King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring tournament style, because the winner goes to face the champions.
Should have been Bliss. That'd have been interesting.
Oh yeah,
that would have been good. And I think she kind of fucked herself with Danhausen on Monday Night Raw, so she might come across some bad luck.
Yeah,
curse.
And maybe if she loses against Charlotte Flair, she'll make another music video about it, and I can't fucking wait. Jaybone, who do you think between Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan?
Oh man, I gotta go with Liv Morgan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Tell us.
I don't know. She's on a roll right now. She's obnoxious as hell and over like Rover. And I mean, the queen is still a queen. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just how I see it. You know, it's like stuff can happen to Liv Morgan when it's, not match related, and there can be upsets and stuff like that in the Judgment Day. But, yeah, I gotta. I mean, I don't know. I know there's a lot of stuff on the outside that's happening. For example, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez could get involved and maybe screw over Liv Morgan, but I don't know. I still think Liv Morgan's going to win. But then against Io Sky, oh man, jeez, that's a tough one. Screw it. We'll just say Morgan's queen and champ. We'll just piss off everyone.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, I think that's pretty smart. I think it's pretty smart.
Sounds like something to do. All right,
Yeah.
This is what's gonna happen.
Day trips. Now, for me, between Charlotte Flair and Liv Morgan, yeah, I would say, Baron's got a good point, because Liv Morgan had that little interaction with Danhausen on Monday Night Raw, which I fucking hate. I don't think Liv Morgan is going to fare well against Charlotte Flair, so I'm going to say Charlotte Flair will go on to face Io Sky. And if we're going, if we're going to pick between Flair and Sky, honestly, I would much rather see Io Sky go for the Queen of the Ring tournament. I really would at Night of Champions. So I think Io Sky, man. I think Io Sky all the way. So I would love to see Io Sky wear that crown. I think it'd be a good fit for her. Plus, I think she kind of earns it.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Totally she's fantastic.
Yeah.
And Perez and fucking Raquel are turning on Liv sooner than later, right? Like, it has to happen.
It could be. Yeah.
And I feel like last night between Obafemi and Dominic Mysterio, the whole JD McDonough thing, I think that's just going to fall apart very quickly. You can already see it kind of falling apart. I think the Judgment Day is at the final end of.
We've been fucking saying this for a year now, though. They keep on chugging.
I know they keep on chugging along. I don't know how, but I think we're going to see the end of the Judgment Day soon.
Well, according to R-Truth on SmackDown, now that Finn Balor's on SmackDown and Damian Priest is there too, the whole band's back together, and it's that whole segment was so awkward and so goofy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you haven't, please go watch that. R-Truth is like, the band's back together, and Damian Priest and Finn Balor are just staring a hole into each other like, this guy.
Well, that is the show for this week.
One thing.
Yes, sir.
Please go check out Rant with Ant. He is back. I watched the second show this week. I was sitting here in my chair, pissing myself laughing because they were talking about crazy WWE wrestling themes, and everything all of a sudden that they sang, they made sound like Creed, which made me just crack up laughing. It's they made Motorhead, Triple H's theme, sound like Creed, which is just and everything they called it was called butt rock. So yeah, please go check out the show. It's hilarious. Rant with Ant is back. Ant, we love you.
Yeah, our friend Anthony DiStefano, Rant with Ant, he's returned, and as soon as we're both available, as soon as our schedules kind of open up, we're gonna get him on the show. And I'm not sure if we'll have him on a Tuesday night, but we'll definitely get him on the channel to help promote his show. But please definitely go check out Rant with Ant. He is back, and if you are familiar with him, he was a pretty big staple in the podcasting world for professional wrestling. So make sure you go give him some love and tell him the Ramblers sent you. But
he's gonna have G-Rod on next week.
Awesome! Nice. I can't wait for that. We've had G-Rod on this show to promote his movie. So we love you, G-Rod. We love you, Rant with Ant, and too sweet that because you guys are good people. So. That is the show for this week, and we hope that you have a good rest of your week. Baron, how can they follow you on the socials? Because you know, man,
Pew, 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 with 3. Scumbag Jordan with 3
ends. 3 ends. Make sure you go follow him on X, please. Jaybone, how can they follow you, sir?
I'm like, he's gonna turn it into the Zero Biero thing. I don't know.
That's what I go for, you know. Even though I have an M out here, it's really I need to put one of the fingers away, but I do it anyways.
There you go. You can follow me over on the old Twitter box at Jaybone5150. You can catch me over on that other little podcast called Total Nonstop Impact every Thursday, where we talk all things TNA.
Yeah. That's 2 nights away, so make sure you check that out on Thursday nights at Total Nonstop Impact on YouTube. And you can follow Max Magius, by the way, on X at Max Magius. Make sure you tell him, and if you do follow him on the socials, tell him to hurry back, get over here, come home from London, and hopefully he's got some good news, because I'm getting tired of the 2 o'clock out in the afternoon, Monday afternoon rise.
He needs to get this shit changed immediately. So there might be some grazing if he comes back and it's not fixed.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. You can follow the show on X at The Ramblers Pod. Find us on Facebook at Ramblers Unleashed. And please subscribe to us here on YouTube at Ramblers Unleashed. And hit that like button. Hit the bell icon, too. That'll tell you when we're going live. And it tells us that you like what we're doing. And share our video with more people. And get the word out that we are here to do it every Tuesday night. Talk about professional wrestling. And we're happy to do it for you. So in the meantime, please, no matter what you watch, enjoy professional wrestling. And we'll be back here on Tuesday night to talk about it with you. See ya. Have a good day.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramblers Unleashed. Follow the show on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click the bell icon for notifications of upcoming episodes.
Okay, Jaybone, you can go take nap number 7 now.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost